grows. If he cannot, he will be doomed to remain a beast for all time. Meanwhile, Belle, a young woman in a provincial French village, arises to greet the morning. The villagers bustle about their daily business as Belle makes her way through the town. While the villagers gossip about how odd they find her introversion and love of reading, the Boris Gaston plots to marry her solely on account of her looks. Bill arrives home to find her father, Maurice, struggling to stabilize his newest invention. Belle confides in him her worries that people think she is odd. Maurice reassures her, and once he finally fixes his machine, sets off to showcase his brilliant work at the fair. Soon, however, Maurice loses his way in the woods and encounters a pack of wolves. Fleeing for safety, Maurice stumbles upon a castle and pleads for shelter. Once inside, he encounters the enchanted staff, Lumiere, Cogsworth, Mrs. Potts, Chip, and Babbitt, who were also transformed by the enchantress spell. After Maurice's initial shock, they try to make him feel comfortable, but the beast appears and imprisons the intruder. Back in the village, Belle notices Lifo wearing her father's scarf, which he says he found in the woods. Concerned for her father, she runs off in search of Maurice.
Father, where are you?
As the castle staff transform more completely into object each day, Belle finds Maurice in the dungeon, but the beast appears and prevents their escape. She offers herself in exchange for Maurice's freedom. The beast agrees, sending Maurice back to the village and built to her new room where she reflects on her choice. Mrs. Potts and the enchanted wardrobe, Madame de la Grande Bouche, encourage Belle not to lose hope. At the village tavern, Maurice barges in claiming that a monstrous beast is holding Belle captive. Gaston devises a plan to trick Belle into marrying him. Discover her and once again loses his temper. A frightened Belle flees the castle, leaving the beast alone with his remorse. As Belle dashes through the forest, a pack of wolves advances on her. But the beast leaps and saves her. Of heart, Belle accompanies the beast back to the castle and tends to his wounded arm. the beast. Belle longs to see her father. Using the beast's magic mirror, Belle sees that Maurice is in trouble, and the beast lets her go in order for her to save her father from Gaston and frighten and angry mob. Though the beast has finally learned to love, he has lost his final chance to regain his humanity before the last rose petal falls. Belle finds her father in the woods and, upon returning to the village, confesses that the beast has changed the way she sees the world. Gaston, accompanied by Monsieur the Ark, the asylum proprietor, arrives with plans to save Maurice to the asylum if Belle refuses his marriage proposal. To prove her father's words are true, Belle uses the beast's magic mirror to show him to the villagers. Jealous of Belle's kind words for such a monster, Gaston emboldens the villagers to set off against the storm and castle kill the beast, while Belle vows to return to the castle to warn him.
Kill the beast!
Kill the beast!
Kill him!
Kill him!
Once he's infiltrated the castle, Gaston confronts the beast in the west wing and stabs him before stumbling and falling off the turret to his death. Belle arrives and holds the dying beast in her arms, telling him that she loves him, thereby breaking the spell. The beast transforms back into the prince, the staff becomes human again, and they all live happily ever after.
Mhm.